The Trump administration also saying that this is far from over. Department of Justice has already sent notice they're going to appeal. There is a sense this could end up in the Supreme Court. And I am told that there's no rethinking of strategy, at least not yet from the president. I know there was some speculation last night, some wishful thinking perhaps from some other Republicans I heard from, that this may be an off-ramp for President Trump, that you could blame the courts, but then actually back away from some of the tariffs because of the impact on the markets, because of the impact potentially down the road on the economy if these deals don't go through and we start seeing supply chain issues and the like. But this is, Joe, as you well know, something the president has believed in for a very long time. And at least now, I'm told he doesn't plan to alter course.
So I'm going to say this slowly. So our billionaire friends on Wall Street and our multi-millionaire friends on Wall Street who trade every day can understand it. You thought that Donald Trump was just talking when he kept campaigning and promising to provide tariffs? He wasn't. He's been saying that since 1987. And I have it on very good authority that people that are saying Donald Trump is backing down on tariffs and there's an off-ramp, that Donald Trump does not believe there is an off-ramp for tariffs. And people running around saying that he always backs down or he chickens out. Why don't you just invite him to put more tariffs on more countries? He's not backing down on tariffs. It is one of the driving forces of his political life and his political being. There is no off-ramp. All right, let me say that again. There is no off-ramp. He is going to continue looking for opportunities to put tariffs on other countries that he believes have an unfair trade advantage on us, whether we believe it, whether Wall Street traders believe it or not, whether economists believe it or not. There is no off-ramp.
Okay.
Well, I seriously,
clear.
These are supposed to be the smartest financial minds in the world. They're far from it. They keep misreading him.
I've heard the same thing.
There's not an off-ramp on this. He believes in tariffs.
But
he's going to continue to believe in tariffs, and saying that he's chickening out or that there's an off-ramp on tariffs, as Jonathan said, it's wishful thinking.